Good morning. Welcome to the Quilted Chicken Farm and Rita's Roost. Well, what I'm going to try to do for you, and I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to try to sew up these pieces that I've cut for it's the Delaware quilts, and it's the block of the month that's called Spinning Star. Now, I've not made this block before, but I've cut my parts and pieces. There's part of them right here, there's part of them right there on the wall, and we're going to see if we can sew it up. No promises. We'll see what we can do. Let's see where we want to start. Let's follow our instructions. Let's see. We want these little green pieces first. Let me grab them off the wall. They want us to use them first. And what we're going to do with them is we've got these white ones. I've cut them like they said, and we're going to put them just like that. Let's see if we can do that. Don't know how long it'll take us to make it. Maybe not too well. We'll see. We may throw this one in the trash and start over. Get them turned the right way. Let me lay these down here because I need to sew them, so maybe I won't mess them up. Because they're little triangles, and we're sewing along this short side, I think. I'm reading my pictures, probably more so than I'm reading the other stuff. I'm gonna make 4 of those. The string, red string on my little green fabric. Don't think I've got any cutting or trimming to do. I think we cut all the pieces just the right size. Let me get my little ender here. I'm going to sew onto that. Now, I'm going to cut them apart and press them and go on to our next step. I've got my iron right here, so we're just going to lean over here and press them real quick. We're going to press that to the colored side, press to the dark side. Y'all know that. Now that's kind of, is that supposed to be that way? They're different. This one's different from that one. Is it supposed to be like that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's right or not. I may have to go back to the cutting board and cut some more. Y'all may watch me make a mess out of this. I don't understand. Well, I don't understand yet. I don't. I'm confused. Real confused. Why that's not right. Alright, we'll keep going. Now I'm going to take this one, and I'm looking at my picture, and I'm going to sew it on there. Line up don't want to stretch it. They're kind of biased, so I don't want to pull it too hard. get another one. Some of them just ain't right. I don't understand what I did wrong on those. What would have made them, oh, I know. Let's rip it out. We'll try one thing. I'll sew it on the other side and see if that'll make it right. Get my ripper here. Be real careful with them because I don't want to stretch them. I'm going to see if that'll fix it. If that be the case, I've got all three of these to have to rip out. I think my seam ripper's dull. Come on. I must have tiny stitches in there. That's what it is. I'm going to make bigger stitches. Alright, that's loose. Maybe that's what I did wrong. I'm going to put it on the other side. Let's press that seam back down. Yeah, I think this might fix it. But I've got to do that to these other ones. I sewed it on the wrong side. And it's not going to make the star right, the spinning star right. See if I can not rip a hole in it. Y'all might, I tell you what, you make a lot of mistakes making quilts sometimes, or I do. I make a lot of mistakes and mess ups. I usually don't cuss about it, but I've been known to just throw it down and not come back to it if it's too bad of a mess. Now you can see where I've ripped that out, and now I'm going to put it on. Let me look. No, let me make sure I get this right. I'm going to sew it on the other side. I'm going to make this block. This may be a long video, but I'm going to make this block for you guys. And one more. How many have I got now? 1, 2, 3. Where'd that other one go? Oh, here it is. There's one of them. 2 of them. 3 of them. Let's rip out one more. One more and we'll get it, then we'll get it to going. I won't promise we'll get it to going, but maybe. So all I can tell you is be careful when you're making this block. Be careful which side you sew those to, because it's got to be a certain way. Let me look. I'm looking at my picture down here, and let's see mine. Lay mine just like theirs. Here we go again. Have I got it now? I don't know. Let me press them one more time. Let's press that to this other side. Now that's what we're shooting for. And mine, this piece was over here, and I had to rip 3 of them out and turn them to get them on the right side. But that's what we're trying to get. Let me line this one up. get these other two. Gonna be a pretty block if I get it right. Got my little iron. This little iron come from the dollar store. I've got a bigger iron up at the other quilt house. Now let's see. Yeah. Now they're looking. Now they look right. Yes. I think I figured it out after 2 wrong tries. Okay, I need these other 2 pieces. Need those right there. Get them straight here. Try not to pull them too much because I don't want to stretch them all out. Nothing fit because my fingers stretched it. And even going through there, I'm not pulling on it. I'm letting it go by itself if it'll go. Of my sampler blocks, this is block 17 that I made. If I get this one made, still remains to be seen. All right, I'm going to press them. It helps to press as you go if you can. Makes the blocks just lay smoother. 1, 2. 3. And 4. Now I've got 4 of those. If you can see this, they're gonna go in the middle around the outside. I've got those 4 made. Now I've got 4 blocks that go in the corner, and this is my center. But I'm going to look at this picture and turn them the way that I'm going to sew a white one on either side of this one. I think I'm just going to take 1 row at a time. But I'm going to put one, this is my yellow center is what I'm using. Let's see, let me look at you here. I'm reading them pictures real close. Still read them pictures and mess up sometimes. And those blocks, it should be 4.5 to make our 12.5-inch block. Now, let me see. Let me get this one. This is my top row. Okay. And on my top row, I'm going to put another white one over here on this side. Let's see what we want on the other side of this center yellow one. Let's read them. Read that picture. We'll get this. I'd have been further along if I hadn't had to rip out 3 of them things. I've still got the 3rd row to make, but this is what I have so far. Does that look right? Let me eyeball it here. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. You ever look at things and then you have to look again even? This one. Alright, I've got 1 more left, and on either side of it, why ain't that cut in half? Well, I didn't cut that one in half. It was right on the fold. Let me get some scissors here. I'm going to cut right down that fold. And yes, I'm going to put a white one on either side of it. My little ender here. I'll sew that one on the other side. And I've got some little dog ears. I need to do some trimming and pressing, but I'll get to that just in a minute. Now that's what I got there. Let's see where it goes here. Let's turn it around. I almost messed up. Almost messed it up. Because it had to go, we have to keep that green on different pieces. So this is where it goes. I get this done, I need to go do some laundry. I'm gonna wash my sheets and hang them out on the line this Monday morning. And we had a big frost last night. I'm concerned about the garden stuff. Have to see if it survived. Don't know for sure. Heavy frost up on the trucks and around. Temperature got really low. Supposed to be time for some of that to be over because we've got, I don't know how many tomato plants we got out, 30 something I think, 30 something tomato plants. We got beans and corn coming up. They may not have survived. Gardening's kind of a gamble sometimes. The weather has to cooperate. You don't want the bugs and the drought. And there could be lots of things go wrong. I'm going to pull that top one to get my seams to line up just a little better. And they're all together. Let me press it real quick before we look at it, before I let you inspect it. Just a quick press. Now, is it right? Did I make a spinning star? I think it's kind of pretty. I had some mistakes, but I believe I got it. And if you want the pattern, it's on a website called Delaware Quilts, and they have a block of the month. And this one is the spinning star. And you watch me mess it up, and you watch me fix it, and we got it. And it's gonna go in my quilt right back there. That's where it's gonna go. Block number 17 for mine. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day. Love ya.